Join us as we set sail on an unforgettable cruise adventure from Seattle to Vancouver aboard the stunning Majestic Princess.
Experience breathtaking views, onboard fun, and family bonding as we explore the Pacific Northwest.
Hey, we are Nat and Max, and this little adventurer is Skylar. Just before Skylar joined our crew, we got a taste of the cruising lifestyle on our first trip to the Caribbean. Now, with our little one on board, we're stepping back into the world of cruising, but this time, it's a whole new adventure. We honestly have no idea how this will go with the baby along for the ride. Will it be smooth sailing or a total scramble? We'll for sure find out.
First cruise! Yoo-hoo! Thank you! Yay!
Welcome aboard, Sky!
That it works! This medallion works! Finally! Woohoo!
Welcome aboard, Sky! Wow! Nice room, Sky!
Wow!
Not bad, eh?
Yeah. I was expecting a queen-size bed, like they're going to put two beds together.
I think we originally have 2 twin beds booked for this room, and it's convertible. But it seems that they gave us 4 beds, because you can also put this back. So we got like 4 beds, 2 bunk beds. Super impressed with the room here at Majestic Princess so far. We've only booked like the most basic room here, which is the interior room. Of course, like any other cruise ship, there are like levels on which stateroom that you can get. For example, you can get like a balcony, a window, a suite. But since we wanted to keep the costs low, we just booked the interior room because we're just here for the experience. Right, Sky? Yeah? And you guys know us, even if we have the fanciest room or the most basic room, we always want to give you guys a small room tour. So, ready to give the room tour?
So we booked an interior room for the 3 of us, and interior rooms are rooms without windows. So as you can see, it's all walls. It's a nice example because you can see that if you're 4 in a group, you have these bunkers on top of the bed.
So they are pretty much convertible, so you can have twin beds, a queen bed, or even like 4 twin beds. They can always change it up here.
Yeah, which we also did request to convert this one into a queen size bed.
Yeah, I think it's better for us having Skylar in the middle, right?
Yes.
And even if it's just an interior room, I feel like they've really done a good job here because it's still nicely spaced out, and I feel like Skylar's just gonna enjoy jumping around. Oh no! Now I feel bad for the people underneath this room.
And over here, I think you have the basic essentials for entertainment. You have a TV, a desk, a fridge, and some cabinetry for your stuff. And if you move over here, you have this whole space for your luggages, for your coats, dresses, and gowns.
It's kind of like a bonus too, right? I wasn't expecting this much space just for luggage. Why are you clapping?
Are you going to hang all of your clothes here?
Yeah.
Wow.
And just like any other stateroom, it also comes with your own washroom.
So after navigating all the boarding process, making our way to the ship, ensuring our safety checklist is completed and checking in to our stateroom, we quickly headed to the top deck of the ship to wave goodbye at Seattle as the ship starts to set sail for Vancouver.
welcome you guys aboard the beautiful Majestic Princess. I feel like this is another milestone video for us. A milestone because it's Skylar's first ever cruise.
Yeah, and I think she's loving it. There's lots of things to do for little ones.
You guys know how much we loved our first cruise, I think 2 or 3 years ago, right?
Yes.
In the Caribbean. So we thought that maybe Skylar is also going to enjoy the experience. But instead of flying into the Caribbean and doing like a full-blown cruise, we opted to something a little bit shorter.
Somewhere close to our home, and we can test Skylar on how she'll do in a cruise. It's so funny to think that our first cruise, Skylar was still in my belly, and now she's out running around.
We are so excited because there's a lot in store for this cruise. There's a lot of activities and a lot of food. Also joining us in this cruise are a couple more first-time cruisers. We got my brother Andrew and my dad over here. My dad is actually celebrating his birthday in just a few days, so I think this is his birthday cruise. How do you feel so far?
Yeah, it's good.
Even before we set foot on the ship, we got a head start with the Princess Cruises app. It's like a magic little window into all things cruising life. Activities, schedules. So naturally, we scrolled, tapped, and locked in a few favorites. And guess what kicks off our day? Bingo! Yes, we're fully embracing our inner grandparent and it's fantastic. Sky, I got our cards!
Wow! You wanna play?
Wanna play?
So we just finished playing bingo, and fortunately we didn't win anything. But it was fun though.
It's this one's first bingo. There was one game though that we almost got it.
Oh, ito
B5 and on B5 bingo. We got a bingo.
Oh, you're so close, Skylar. We just one more.
Stephen.
So since we have a few moments after the bingo to kill, we've just gone and started exploring the ship and we're on the arcade right now. That little one is trying to get some ducks over there. Any luck, Sky? Ducks? But we always love giving you guys fun facts about the ship or wherever we're going. So the Majestic Princess, while it was launched on 2017, is still one of the largest cruise ships of Princess Cruises. So if you take the Eiffel Tower and put it horizontal, it's as long as the ship.
So since it's just a 3-day cruise, the first day was mostly about embarkation, getting onto the ship, and figuring out where to go in the ship. Since this is a one-way cruise, we rented a car from Vancouver and drove ourselves to Seattle. There's also a couple of options on how to go from Vancouver to Seattle, such as train and bus, but it was all booked out during the time we wanted to book. So we just rented the car. It's actually better for us because there's 5 of us and it's also comfortable for Skylar.
Yeah! Kunin mo, dali, kunin mo!
Wow, did you win a duck, Sky? Let me see. There's one more.
One more!
Yeah!
Huh?
You got 2 ducks. Wow!
The sound of the duck.
Yay! Oh no, we celebrated too early, Sky. So we are at lunch here at the Majestic Princess, and here we already have a bunch of dining options. There's about 10 restaurants on board, all kind of different vibe, all different food options. I think 6 of them are like bookable and the rest is like small eateries here and there. We're currently right now at their World Fresh Marketplace, which is their buffet deck, and you can pretty much get a lot of food here. I saw a lot of cuisines, I saw Italian, American, Asian, Indian, you name it. I feel like they have it here. We're hungry, we're ready to dig in. And also, I think I should mention that we saw a lot of Filipino dishes. I think half of the crew here at the boat is Filipino, so we feel home.
You want this one?
Yum.
Do you want this?
So when we hopped on the board, they gave us this, they call it the medallion, which is the most important thing that you need aboard, because it's the key to your room, it's the key to purchasing stuff, because they have your credit card linked to your account. You can access interactive games throughout the ship. One thing that's pretty cool to me is you don't even have to tap it in when you enter your room. Once it detects that you're in the vicinity, it actually unlocks the room for you and knows that you're about to go in.
There are a ton of activities on board, and while this little one's all about adventure, her energy's got a limit. She can only go full speed so long before needing to plug in and recharge. Luckily, our stateroom isn't too far, so when it's time for Skylar's midday nap, it's a quick trip back. While the little one is packing in some sleep, we took advantage of the time to explore the exterior sports facilities of the ship.
That was probably one of the most challenging games of ping pong that we've played. Not only because it's not leveled, the table isn't leveled, but you're actually in an outdoor court. And plus, we're at the top deck of the ship right now, so it's a little extra windy.
Well, let's be honest. It wasn't really the perfect weather to be outdoors and playing these games. Makes me wish this cruise was done somewhere tropical.
We are doing this cruise in the middle of October, so it's not ideally warm, but you know, it's still doable.
Not to worry, because the ship has plenty of indoor recreation, one of which we took advantage as soon as Skylar woke up from her nap. Time to swim! Bye, baby! After swimming, Skylar worked up quite an appetite, so we're here right now having dinner at one of the many restaurants. This one is called Concerto Dining Room. Tonight we're having Italian because it's their Italian night. It's very nice that they have this variety every night. I love that their dining rooms comes with kids menu for kids, and this little one just loves drawing on it because it comes with drawings and activities for the little ones. That's lots of dots.
Do you want to introduce your new friends? Who's this one? How about this one? How about this one? This is actually the last dinner as well for my dad's birthday cruise. How are you finding the cruising life so far?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah?
I like it.
You're gonna do it again?
Yeah, even a week, it's good for me.
How about you? I mentioned before that there's a lot of restaurants here in the ship. Some of those are actually specialty dining. Yeah? Quack quack. Some of those are actually specialty dining, which means that you have to pay for it in order to dine in. But since we're sticking with the basic package, we're not really paying for anything. These are just the dining options that came with our ticket. I still think that you have a lot of options during your cruise.
One more.
Thank you.
Hindi na video niya una.
So I got the mama's lasagna and it looks really good.
The steaks.
Ayos. Ano ba yung kinainan natin kagabi?
Thank you. Cheers! there's one thing we learned from our last cruise, it's this. You absolutely have to catch the shows. They aren't just your run-of-the-mill performances. Think full-blown, professional productions with top-notch talent. It's kind of wild when you remember you're on a ship in the middle of the ocean, sitting in a full-size theater. So right after dinner, we made a beeline to snag some prime seats.
And just like that, we are back in Vancouver. What a quick getaway, right?
Yeah, I think this trip is very awesome, especially for the first timers like Skylar.
Personally, I feel like it's a little bit too short. You have a very nice cruise, like there's a lot of activities on board, and you want to explore the ship as well. And I feel like 2 nights is probably not enough to do all those things, right?
Yeah, I feel like there are parts of the boat that we didn't discover because time constraints.
Yeah, and plus you have a baby.
Yeah, Skylar's nap time in the middle of the day.
But not to worry, Seattle is just right around the corner. We can always go back and do this cruise again.
I think Skylar did pretty well. She ate a lot in the buffet. She loves it. She loves the show. I was surprised she didn't fall asleep. She just watched the whole entire thing.
I would love to do more cruise videos like this. And let us know in the comments below if you guys wanted to see more cruise videos.
But for now, like this video, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye!